I think y'all gonna like that with the when I put that together. That should be up late August, mid August, something like that. But shout out to the individual that I'm working with. You know who you are. But I don't know where I want to start. Should I start with you watch the BET Awards day?
I did not.
And
That's crazy.
And you not ever on social media, so
Yeah.
you don't see no clips or nothing or anything. But Taraji P. Henson, I believe this is like the third time in a row where she hosted, and you know Taraji P. Henson do her thing. She came out to she made her own lyrics to "They Not Like Us."
Oh.
So she was rapping to it, and she was basically doing like women's empowerment and shit like that during the whole rap and shit like that. But I think it was pretty cool. I love Taraji P. Henson. I think she's a great host, and I think she's a great actor. She's funny, but not like overly funny. You know what I'm saying? And she always does her thing. She engages with the crowd and everything like that. So speaking of like engaging with the crowd, there was like a couple things that happened, right? So she was like handing out roses and shit like that, right? And she ran across but he wasn't sitting in his, I'm gonna play the video right now. You probably won't hear it because it's on the wire, but I want them to hear it, right? I'll show you after. But she ran into Keith Lee like in a spot where she was supposed to give a rose, but his explanation at the end of it was, these wasn't our seats. They moved us because somebody wasn't there. They wasn't coming, so they moved us there, and she didn't know exactly what was going on, Taraji. So I didn't feel comfortable with it. This is what he says. I didn't feel comfortable taking something that's not for me. I'm like, huh? So he takes the rose, and he's like videoing, and he drops it on the floor, bro, right? So everybody made a big deal out of it, right? So he basically like came out with his, you know, little explanation or whatever the case is.
I was just reading up on that. I just seen the story.
Now, it's something on my mind. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying I am not upset at Taraji P. Henson by any stretch of the imagination. And not only that, in my opinion, she smoked it last night. I don't think for 1 second Taraji had any ill will or any ill intentions behind the situation. The situation happened the way it did. It is what it is. I made a video last night where I had the rose that was given to me in my hand, and I let it fall on the floor. The reason I did this had nothing to do with Taraji P. Henson. The reason I dropped it on the floor is that I wholeheartedly believe that wasn't my rose. That wasn't my rose. That wasn't my moment. It was given to me, but it wasn't mine. And I always say, I don't want nothing that ain't mine. I want what's meant for me, nothing less, nothing more. The entire segment on the production side felt extremely rushed. Not only did it feel rushed, it did not feel intentional. It did not feel purposeful. I'm forever thankful for every room that I'm in. I was more than thankful and more than grateful to just...
I think y'all get the gist of his explanation. You know, I understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? I don't want nothing that's not mine. I don't want people thinking that, especially something that's planned like this, like a award show is literally planned. Like, yo, this the spot where you do this. This the spot where you do that. You know, it's produced. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically just saying, I didn't want that. You know what I mean? But I just think the internet is going internet, bro. You know that. You come from the internet, bro. So the only thing that they gonna see is the video of you taking the rose and dropping it on the floor, and people gonna take that as disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, why take it if you want to drop it? Why take
it's
it
funny.
if you want to drop it?
And then he's like, my wife didn't take no disrespect for it because he was with his wife. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there with his wife and all that shit. And even like on the red carpet, they asking him questions. They like, yo, if who's the dream date that you haven't, well, not date, like lunch date, like someone that you would like to take out to review food with? And he was like, my wife, like, I'm good, you know what I mean, like that. She started laughing and shit. But I don't think he meant no harm, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Keith Lee. I think he's genuine with everything that he do, but sometimes shit just comes off the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? So you just, I don't want to say be careful with what you do, but I don't know, like, I don't think it's a big deal, but I think people made it a big deal on the internet just because it was, you know, Taraji P. Henson, the BET Awards, and all that extra jazz, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. They was making fun of Scarlett's outfit at the BET Awards. They said she looked like Blade. Yeah, that shit was too funny. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was too funny. I ain't gonna lie. Here, I got you here. Yeah. That shit was too funny. But Kendrick Lamar won best male rapper award, but I don't think he should have got that because he really didn't do nothing this year besides the diss tracks and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the shit that he came out with. You know what I mean? Because last year was his album. You know who was trash, Tay? Yeah, man, Sexy Red, bro. I can't do it, sir. I can't do it, but
why? Her shit is hitting either way.
Was that song she got that she singing? She said, yo, before she started, the beat dropped, right? This bitch had the nerve. She cleared her throat. She said, I said, oh, nah, this nigga different. She funny as shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. She remind me of, like, early Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? When they was just themselves. No, not in, like, exactly like her. Just being yourself and doing like you. Authentic, yeah, you're very authentic.
That's why people fuck with her. Like,
she's super authentic. You know what's crazy? She got beef. You know King Von, right?
Yeah.
She got beef with his sister right now.
For what?
I'm gonna tell you for what. Cause Chief Keef supposedly fucking King Von's sister. Or he hit it at one point.
Oh, and she fucking with Chief Keef, right?
And supposedly? Sexy Red and Chief Keef been posting some pics and shit. She like, oh, how I taste, babe. Da, da. You know, Sexy Red Bro, one thing about Sexy Red, for this era, she know how to promote herself. Mm-hmm. Good or bad, it don't matter, nigga. Mm-hmm. She put out perfumes that was called fucking period blood and all. She don't, as long as it's gonna hit, she doing it. You know what I'm saying? So so I think she's just, I don't know if Chief Keef and Sexy Red really did anything, because she do the same thing with Drake. When she with Drake, she be like, that's my baby daddy, we go together bad and all that shit. So I just think she's feeding into it, but I think it's gonna turn into something real, because you know, street shit just turned into street shit. And I heard King Von's sister is like crazy, like I think her name is Kayla B or some shit like that. But
oh yeah. I was reading up on that a little bit. I was like, who? What? But nah, though I fucked with Sexy Red.
That shit is crazy. Lotto performed. Mostly all the female acts perform. One of my favorite ones right now gotta be Glorilla. I think she's super authentic and genuine. Like, the way she raps is fire. She dope as shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was telling niggas when niggas was like, oh, that's gonna be a one-hit song. Nah, like, look at her now. Like, I feel like she's definitely passing a lot of bitches now.
She's not. Because, you know, we still got Rhapsody out here and females like that. But I think Glorilla is, like, the best one out of the young crew. Well, I mean, I like Lotto a lot.
Yeah.
I like Lotto a lot. But I just think they need to stop engaging in bullshit and
they
beefing
young,
with each
though.
other. Yeah, they young.
They mad they young. If you look at it, yo, yeah. They are young.
Cause Coi Leray is like, she's probably more mentally ahead of them, because she was always like, yo, come on, we don't even need the beef, y'all. And then last year, she came out at the BET Awards with an outfit that had all the female artists' name on it, like, you know, supporting everybody. So last year I didn't like Coi Leray. I started to grow to like her. It's just, for me, these females, they not making too much original music. They make a lot of samples and they put their twist on it. So for me, I be like, damn, like, I grew up with this shit, I know it already. But sometimes, like the, what's the Coi Leray one, Girls Is Players Too. When that first came out, I was like, yo, this shit is trash. But now I'm like, yo, it's catchy. I kind of like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, she put her own twist to it. So she's another one. Like, a lot of people call her a TikTok artist, but she just found out that shit, the algorithm is crazy. So when you push it on there, you get views and you get paid. So she knows how to fuck with that shit. So yeah, shout out to them. BET Awards, they also you was just watching the speech, they honored Usher. Was that a Lifetime Achievement Award, something like that? You know what I mean? Usher deserves that. Shout out to Usher. He was like, you know how it is, Tay, you know what I mean? You old enough, that nigga.
Yeah, Usher, yeah.
He was somebody that was present. Like, when I came over here and me and Tay started hanging out, we was listening to Trey Songz a lot, because Trey Songz was like popping. We used to sit in the room and listen to the whole album like, yo, this shit is fire, bro. But before that was Usher. Everybody know it was Usher, bro. Like Usher was like in the 90s. I was like, yo, this nigga's nice, bro. You make me want to all that shit, man. Shout out to Usher. And he gave a good speech. We was just sitting here for like 10 minutes, but that nigga gave a good speech. He shouted out all the fathers and everything of that nature. Shout out to all the pops out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to LeBron and Bronny, you know what I'm saying? They had their first press conference and all that. Shout out to Bron, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to play another video real quick. I know you probably saw this. I don't know if you saw this, but I'm going to just play the video. You're not going to hear it, but